Make a rose. Make a rose. Let's see if I can get this. Ooh. Welcome, welcome. My name is Angie, and this is the yarn room. Womp, womp, womp. That's what you get, right? Okay, so now we're going to start working on our little rose. It's really simple. I don't do it like regular people. So, um, let's see what happens. I put the pattern that I have for my stuff in the description. So if you're interested in that, let's go. Let's drink some coffee. Cheers to all of my UK friends. All right, let's get this party started. Whoa, you came off my stand. Okay, let's get you situated. Sorry. I know, I always make y'all dizzy, huh? I'm just always pulling y'all around different ways. Hello, Amy, Sonia, hello. Finally, I'll be able to. I'm glad you're home. Are you nice and cozy, Amy? Lynette, good morning. Are we ready? Oh, look at my poor baby doll over there. She's like, oh, no more roses, please. I'm so tired. Okay, well, too bad. Too freaking bad. This is what we're going to do. We're going to be working on, look at all those roses I have. I don't know how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't need all of these, but it took me all of these weird little ones that I made. I don't know. I didn't like them so much. They're all squunched up, but I guess every rose is different, right? But it took me to get to this point right here. What I'm toying with now is, do I put the little greenery in the back on some of them? It doesn't show that inside the bouquet, but I might do that. I don't know. But I'm on a time crunch, people. These are one of the last things that are going to be put on my item. So let's make one more and I can show y'all, okay? So let's see if I can stick to the pattern from memory. I have a 5.5 millimeter hook and a rumbly tummy. Did y'all hear that? And I'm just using this premium just 1 pound that I collected from the Dollar Tree. You know I love it. And then as an added bonus, it's a center pull. I love it when I have a center pull. Okay, we're gonna make 30 chains. You can make however many chains you want, but we're gonna make 30. Oh, did you see my bag my friend gave me? She says, I saw this and I thought of you. You're like a rose in a graveyard. Oh, how sweet and lovely. Okay, guys. Thanks for being here with me. Thank you. I'm gonna keep that as my little background. How's that? Yeah. Oh, it was good there where I was. Okay, 30 chains. And I if you want a smaller rose, you can do um use a smaller hook. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Shima. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, when I go back down this chain with my single crochets, I will lose one because you know how it works out. So if you want to stay at 30, you can chain one more, which I will for you guys, but you don't have to. I like just doing 30 because I don't have exact measurements. All right. So that means I go into this second one and I should have 30 stitches, but I don't count. You know what I mean? So we're just going to do a single crochet all the way back around. See if I can put it right here where you can see the light. All the way back down to the end. So let's do that. I'm not even going to count. I'm just going to do this and talk to you people. Ooh, all my people in here, thank you. If you're just dropping by, please leave a like. We're crocheting here, and I'm showing you how I do my rows. This little rose right here, let me get my perfect little sample. Let's move these back a little bit. This is the sample right there. And I made 30 chains, and you can make it 31 if you want to, because you're going back, you'll lose a stitch. But I just single crochet in each stitch. And I say that in my pattern that I should have um, uh, about 12 petals, but I don't know because I never counted. So we're going to see how many petals we're going to end up with, okay? Because I've never bothered to count it. I was just sitting there yapping away in my groups, making roses, trying to figure out the best way to do them. And my commission, I cannot wait until it's done. I want to be done with it by Thursday. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, gee whiz, I better hurry up. I'm working on the eyes. So, and the little accents of white and black around. I've done the white, and it looks the best I've ever done before in my life. So I'm very happy with that. And so, hello, Becky. Come on in, Becky. Let's see. Don't forget to leave me a like, people. And I know all my little friends here, my usuals, the huge. I know y'all left a like. I know y'all did. Y'all are so supportive. I thank you so much. But if you're just hopping on, this is the yarn room, and this is our crochet along on how to make a rose. You can replay this anytime after I'm done. You can rewind right now. I'm not a precise crocheter, so be prepared for making it up as we go. My name is Angie, and I'm in the yarn room. And we made 30 chains, and I made 31 just so I could end up with 30, hopefully 30 stitches, but I don't count it. But you can, all the other ones I've made 30 chains, so I end up with 29 stitches. Thank you. Yes, please, please subscribe to my channel, people. I love y'all to come along and hang out with me and see what I'm doing. My progress is a little slow, but that is okay. I'm an oldie. So this morning I was just puttering around in my garden. I have been collecting water from the roof whenever it rains, and I've been using that rainwater to water my indoor plants, my outdoor plants. I have a carnivorous plant, so that needs to sit in a boggy area, this particular one. Okay, look, I'm at the end, and that is, you could get away with just using one row of single crochets and then start the shells, but I like to make it a little deeper. So I will just turn around, turn my work, and go into, not this one, I go into this one right here. There we go. And single crochet all the way back in each stitch. If you're new to crocheting, this is a stitch, this is a stitch, this is a stitch. They make little V's, and you go underneath them. I went underneath this one. So now I'm going to go underneath this one. That one doesn't show very well for some reason, but let's do the next one. Oh, maybe it's just because when I get it, make it tight. And you just go underneath, okay? Let me see, did I go through both of them? Yes, I did. Can you see that? And we're just going to work all the way to the end, people. Um, this is for the benefit of the people who are, really new to crocheting. Um, all you uh, experienced guys, y'all are already done. I can tell. Perfect beginner flowers. Well, thank you, Amy. And usually people make, what is it they do? Double crochet, a V-stitch, double crochet, V-stitch, something like that. I just kind of bypass all of that. I don't have time to remember how to do that. So I'm like, and many, many different ways to make roses. Just because you see me doing this doesn't mean I'm the only way, or you're seeing this and you know the correct way. Um, you know what? If you can make your crochet end up the way you want it to look, you've been successful. So thank you for my likes, lovely people. Let's get to 10. We're at 6. I need 10. I need 10. Yes, I'm back to begging for likes. Yes, roses are quite forgiving, Amy. I believe that because, you know, it's nature. When you crochet nature, there is no perfect way. You don't have to get the perfect angle. Um, yeah. Yes, please type drop. Okay, here we come towards the end, and this rows the next round row takes the most time. So you have two rows. I always say round because I'm usually making a round. Don't forget to go to the end. I always have a little trouble. Okay, got it. Single crochet, chain one, turn my work. Okay. This is where I go and I make I'm going to use this stitch instead of making like loops or things like that. We're just going to go into the stitch and we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to do a chain, and that's going to act as our first double crochet. And we're going to put a double crochet, 3 double crochets, counting this stitch here, 3 triple crochet. No, I think I did 4 triple crochets, and then 3 double crochets going back all into the same spot there. Hello, Marari. Hello, hello. Come on in. Okay, I'm not paying attention because I'm like reading the things. Okay, so now we're going to make another double crochet. You know how to make that? Wrap around once. That's called a yarn over. Put it through the same hole, and it's getting bigger. And so with that first stitch, we have 3 double crochets there. Now we're going to do triple. Triple is wrapping around 3 times. Go into that same little stitch. 1, pull through 2, pull through 3. And we're going to do 4 of those. Did I put 4 or 3 in the pattern? Y'all let me know. Let me do 3. Okay, that's 1 triple crochet, 2 triple crochet, wrap around twice, 3. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets, but we're going to make 2 double crochets the normal way, and then we're going to make a chain 2, and that's going to act as our last double crochet, and we're going to slip stitch it or single crochet, whatever you want, into that stitch, and you have what is called like a shell. And this is our version. 3 double crochets. I mean, yeah, 3 double, 3 triple, 3 double, and that is one of our petals. Okay, and this one is actually working from the outside because when I end up at the end, that's when I'm going to make the center part. Okay, so we're just going to continue that. After you do that, on these, I put I lost my hook. I mean my yarn. I made a single crochet in that next stitch, and then I did this all over again. Okay, so I'll put another single crochet and a chain 1, and that's my first double crochet. And then in that same stitch, we're going to make another one. Now, when I get closer to the middle-ish, I am going to skip that middle single crochet because I want it a little bit more squunchy together, like a rose, like it's unfolding in the center. Okay, so we're doing 3 triple crochets, And remember, in my pattern, it's just my pattern. You want to change it, you go on ahead. You think you need more stitches, you think you need less stitches, go for it, hon. Go for it. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if I did that correctly because I was too busy talking, and I think this is my second triple crochet, but let me check just in case. And if I'm really crocheting in real life, uh, if I made too many, I don't really care. So I made 4. Okay, that's okay. I'm not going to undo it. And I'm going to do my 2 double crochets. And it is so simple. So simple. You can use variegated yarn. You can make this into I don't know. Uh Carnations though are awesome. They're just totally all increases and I love my carnations. I have one around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Ah! Oh well, don't worry. Pay attention, Angie. Now we're on our second one. Now we need to make our 2 chains. That acts as our last double crochet. You can single crochet or slip stitch it, whichever you prefer. Now, what I was talking about is I go into here, I go into this one, and I make a single crochet, and that leaves a little space in between them. And then I go into the next stitch, single crochet, chain 1, and that is my double crochet. But when I get closer, I'm going to not make these. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, thank you for the hearts, people. Thank you so much. Come on in, come on in. If you haven't, leave your like, please. Oop, I didn't complete that one. So I have one, 2, 3. Do I have 3? Is that the third one? Yep. Double crochet. See what I mean? It does not matter. It's going to look like a rose, but it's good to have a, um, a pattern that you have at least in your head. You know what I mean? You're counting. You just don't want to go willy-nilly. That's how I got those other ones. No, I was trying to count. I was trying to find my own pattern. Single crochet. And let's see, before we go on, these are the petals that we have so far. This is what it looks like. Isn't that cute? I like doing the 3 triple crochets here. And that way it's like a little flat, like how a rose petal is, and it gives it a little angly thingy. Oh no, maybe I should make it more with these little bumpies. I'll try that later. That would be nice. Okay. Back to work, people. Back to work. Oh, y'all doing some subbing. Love it. Love it. Amy, I saw is it necklaces or lanyards that you're making? Those are beautiful. Sometimes I go into your lives because I have something going on, whatever, but um, I will just, listen to you for a little while and I just kind of lurk around for a bit. And if I have to put you on silent or turn my volume down a bit, I can do that. But I've been a busy girl lately. Yesterday, I went for an infusion of iron because I'm very deficient in iron. And I have to get that and a B12. And I feel pretty peppy. Today I was in the garden puttering around, chain 2 for my last double crochet. slip stitch or single crochet into the same stitch. Everything into the same stitch makes this little shell, and you get tons of them. Look at those. Look at those. Oh my. You can do this with a smaller flower. Like you only need 5 of them, and then you can squunch it up and add a center in there. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous. You probably just need 1 row of single crochets. Necklaces. Yeah, they're beautiful. And Miss Rivera, oh my gosh, her little beaded plants. I can't even, oh, I can't even. Okay, so now I'm going to single crochet into that next stitch. This may be my last, I don't know, maybe. So we're going to crochet. Look how wonky that looks. I don't know what happened there. We're going to crochet almost to the end. So wherever we can land, we want a few of these to be left at the end. That's why I said like 12. How many do we have now? We only have 4. Okay. What was I doing? What was I doing? Okay. I think I did not skip a stitch there. That's not skip a stitch, but go to the second one, make another. That's all right. That's all right, Angie. If you skip that one single crochet between the stitches, you will get closer petals and they will overlap more. So I do like that. And we're in our triple crochets, 3 triple crochets, all in the same little stitch. And it stretches it out. It makes it easier to do the next one because you see it right there. Right there. We didn't have to make any V stitches and things like that. So that was 3. Now we're going back to 2. If you hear some weird thing, that is Cha-Cha just biting at her leg and she's asleep. She's just not really even biting hard. She's just like a baby sucking on her leg. Oh, she heard me. She heard me. Now she can turn around. Mama, don't talk about me, Mama. Don't talk about me. I'll work the next stitch directly into this next one instead of just making it a little spacer in between. I'll do single crochet, stitch, and then work my next shell, which is 2 more double crochets. And these are mindless. Once you get started, you don't even have to think about it. You can make a ton of them. In one day, you can make, how many you just sit there watching a movie? Maybe you can make about 6 or 7 of them. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't timed myself. But I know that we've been on here 22 minutes, and this is how far I got on mine. 1 more triple, I think. And I'm not going to worry myself about counting how many stitches, if I made too many or not. Now I know I need to go down to 3 doubles, which is 2 double crochets and a chain 2. Now, when you're really trying to recreate a chain 2 going down, I think you have to make 3 double crochets, but I like it to squash it down, to pull it down a little bit, give it a little shape. Jocelyn, hello, hello, good morning, good morning. You're currently sewing the darker back lining, the one for Miss Rivera. Ooh, that's nice. Amy, it seems like you just got on here on YouTube and you are just flying like crazy, girl. I'm so proud of you. I love it. I love to see people's journeys, sweet people's journeys. And you're a sweet people. Oh, well. So, yesterday, like I said, I had an infusion. And every time I get them once a month, every time I go, I feel so relaxed. They got a little worried about me because I've always had good blood pressure, good blood pressure. normal, I would think. When I was heavy, people thought I would have like high blood pressure, but I didn't. But now that I've lost some weight, I think, I don't know how many I did there. Um, that might have affected it because my blood pressure has been so low. I think it was like 90 over 60 when I finally left. It was a little higher when I got in there. But then they said, I think it was 90 over 60. I don't know, but it was kind of low. And she did mention it. The nurse did mention it. And I'm like, it's kind of low, but it's, I'm not dizzy or whatever. She asked me questions. I'm like, no, no, not dizzy. Um, this one, I'm going to switch it up and go ahead and make a little um, single crochet there and then go on to the next stitch and make my single crochet to start my next cluster. So far, how many petals do we have? I have never really counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you think we'll end up with 12? 7. Okay, maybe. Into that same stitch, the same pattern. And if you want the pattern, it's in the description. And it is, you can just copy it, save it to your notes, or screenshot it, whatever works for you. And you can have it. It's free, people. Free pattern from the yarn room, from Angie in the yarn room. Come on in, people. We just crocheting and crocheting over here. That's all. I love to crochet. I love to be in my garden. What do y'all love to do? What is your favorite? Miss Rivera, was I just talking about you and then you just magically appear, Miss Rivera? Whoa, the powers I have. Lydia! Lydia in the house, people. Good morning, Lydia. Yes, I did. I was talking about Miss Rivera and her beautiful little beaded plants. They're gorgeous. And Miss Rivera, guess what? I started screaming when I saw your video yesterday, and I said, "What? She's got the same colored nails as me!" Ooh. And I was so excited. I felt like, wow, I am totally on trend with the young folk. Ooh. I do feel good. Can you tell I'm a little peppy? I had my B12 shot. I had my infusion of iron. I didn't feel dizzy today. The only thing have to work on now, I'm going to go ahead and start my cluster in the next stitch. And I'm going to do that from now on, I believe. So there we go. The next thing I really, really have to work on is talking to my rheumatologist. They say I don't have either lupus or Sjogren's, but I think I do. And I've read and heard and listened to videos of people who have had Sjogren's, but it did not show up in the blood work. And I think you had to have a certain other test, maybe more detailed, more precise. I don't know. I'm going to ask her about that because I am having so much pain and I'm having a lot of dryness. I wake up in the morning and my lips are just stuck to my gums because I'm sorry if that grosses some people out because it's just so dry. I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to get a drink, you know? I keep water next to me and so dry. My eyes are dry. They feel itchy sometimes, but I'm not sick or anything. And I was thinking it might be allergies, but I really never have allergies. But anyways, we're gonna get that fixed. And you know what? If I have to live with some pain, I'm living. I'm living. Let's see. Whoop, whoop. Oh, love them hearts. Thank you, people. Everyone's good here, I think. Are y'all? Everybody, let's take roll call. Who's good? Raise your hands. Leave a little heart in the chat if you're good. You have the lupus gene, Amy. How do they really can they see that? I just don't wanna pass it on to my children because that's what my mother died of. Yes. So, and I'm having a lot of pain in my joints, my hips, my ankles, everything. My whole body feels like a solid toothache that is dull, 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 and some places flare up sometimes, and it's you. You can't wait to get out of work, Miss Rivera. Becky. Thank you. What is the name of this color? Garnet. It's upside down. Haha, can y'all read upside down? Garnet, and it is the premier just 1 pound from the Dollar Tree that was $5. Remember when they were coming out? I think during the Christmas time was the red ones. And this is garnet. Ooh, garnet, darn it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Get back on track, Angie. Where's my yarn? Okay, there it is. All righty. I am going to ask about that, Amy. Oh my gosh. I wonder, and if you have it, does that mean that you can pass it on to either be a gene in your children or it would, I don't know, or maybe not pass it on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask questions now because I'll tell her, and I don't care what my doctors say if I tell them something stupid, because you never know if it's pertinent information. So I just saw my rheumatologist on Monday, I mean, my oncologist on Monday. And before that, I saw my weight loss doctor. And then before that, I saw my paying doctor, and I tell them about everything to the same doctor. And I even tell them, I tell all of you doctors the same thing of what's going on. And that way you can do with it as you will. If it means something to you, that in a way you can help me with something or do a test. And so yeah. I have to go and do a test for my weight loss. They want to check my A1C, I guess is what it's called for the sugars because I'm pre-diabetic. That's why they have me on the Monjaro shots and it helps I've lost weight on that thing. But I never checked my sugars. I need to get because I never really had diabetes. I just had like pre-diabetes because I was a chunk. I think that's why. So I'm thinking since I'm not a chunk anymore, which I still feel like a chunk inside my body. I wonder what my numbers are. So we shall see. And if they've gone down, if not, oh my gosh, you might have to give me something else. I don't want something else. I already take enough pills, let me tell you. Don't need any more pills. Okay, we're going to be back on Saturday doing our weekly. Am I doing? Am I going a little cray here? Another triple. Our weekly crochet meeting. And then you'll get to see my face. If you were here in the beginning, you saw my face when I was introducing myself. Come on in, people. We're crocheting, and I'm trying to. Once I get into that triple crochet, I'm like, I want to wrap and wrap and wrap. I just go to town with that, you know, using that darn it garnet. Okay, so we're getting close. Remember, we want to stop like maybe right here. So how many do we have so far? Look at that cuteness. Okay, let's find it. It just twirls. I couldn't even get it out, people. One, two petals, three petals, four petals, five petals, six petals, seven. Come on, let's unravel. That's seven. I'm holding number seven, so I can seven. Number eight, number nine, number 10, number 11. Whoa, 11. We're on 11. So I may have been wrong. Oh my gosh, Angie. So I bought a bag for my daughter and it said genius because I was about to say, Angie, you're a genius. Ooh, 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 a genuine genius. Look at that. So what did I say? Was that 11? And this is 12 that I'm working on now. Um, so let's see where we are because we don't need too many in the end. Now we're doing our triple. Now I'm trying to pay attention, guys. Finally, I'm going to be paying attention. Okay, guys, if you're just hopping in here, don't forget to leave me a like. I made my goal of 10. Okay. And now I'm in a goal. I have a goal of 20. Okay, this is a triple crochet. Understanding how you make your stitches. When you yarn over and all the wrapping's done, you go through two is generally what happens. Then you yarn over and get your yarn and go through two. And there's still two on the hook, so you need to go through two. When you end up with one, you're done with the stitch. So wrapping it around 3 times, inserting your hook into that space wherever you are working on, and you go through two, you go through two, and you go through two 3 times. That's a triple crochet, people. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going back to double. We just wrap around once for the double, and you just crochet until you're done. Go through two, go through two, and I went through twice. That's why it's a double. And after this, let's go ahead and look and see where we're at. Now my chain 2 to act as my last double and slip stitch it or single crochet it, whatever you prefer. Oh, I still need another one. That's way too many right there. So maybe one more. Let's see what we're going to do here. Grab my yarn. Next stitch, single crochet, chain. That's my first double crochet. And I like doing them so close together at the end here because I love how they overlap like real rose petals. Oh no, I might have to do another one. I think that's my third triple. Oh, they could live their whole lives and never get it. I don't want it. It is like in clusters in the family. Is that something new that they found out? Because last time I was talking to people, doctors and whatever, it's like it's not hereditary. And I'm like, that has to be bull because then why is it being passed? Why do people in the same family get them and it skips some people? So it doesn't mean that you guaranteed to get it from your parent. I would hope, but I noticed that in myself and in my mother got sick after she had her fourth child, and I got sick after had my fourth child. I tell my girls, don't have more than 3 children. I was fine for 3 children. Not that I would ever get rid of my little Emmy baby. Emmy baby. She's my last little fourth one. I love it. But, something in the body, our body, I guess, I didn't get lupus, but I did get ITP. Okay, let's see. I still need another one. We're gonna end up with like 15 petals. Dang it. That's gonna be cool. Okay. I'm gonna do a single crochet and I'm gonna work on the next one because I really want to get close to it. Yes, right? Nail color. We're matching, Miss Rivera. I saw that and I let out a little squeal. I'm hip and I'm cool like the young folk. Really love listening to you, Miss Rivera. Your voice is so awesome and soothing. I enjoy it. You have a kind voice and very distinctive too, because I can kind of hear it in my head right now. If I heard you without even looking at the screen or anything, I'm like, ah, that's Miss Rivera. Of course, I would know all of you guys too. Oh, wow. You don't know, you're not sure if your mom has it. Don't think so. She does have a nice calming voice, doesn't she? Okay, here we go. It's still too long. So I think I would put another we're gonna do some counting here. We're doing another petal. Where's my working yarn? Oh, sorry, people. So I lied about how many petals we need. One more little shell petal. Now my 3 triple crochets. What's everybody working on? What are y'all working on? Oh, you had to come back. We were just talking about you, Miss Rivera. Is that what you were you gone when we were talking about your beautiful voice? So calming. I just have one of these creating voices that I don't think I make people too calm. No, sometimes I can put on the sugar can just drip right out of me. And now we're going to finish this shell off. And before we do anything, we're going to count, okay? So let's pull that out a bit. 1 petal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 petals, people. Okay, let's go back to where we ended the last one, and we're going to start out the center of the. And what I do is I go ahead and start it as if I'm starting a new shell. I do a chain, a single crochet and a chain, and then I just do double crochets, increase in each one, and I try to do 3. If you want them taller, do your triple, but I'm just doing double crochets, increase by 3 in each one. 3 double crochets in each stitch. And to me, that makes it kind of curly, and you can kind of like wind it around in the center. You know how it makes that little, it makes like this right here. You can wind it around a little tight. Here's so we can see that still. There we go. Oh, I need some coffee. Need some coffee. Hold on a second. I disgusted myself earlier because I came into my yarn room and on my little warmer, which was not on because it gets turned off when I leave my room, was the oldest coffee I've seen old coffees. I've had cups sitting somewhere and I'm like, why is that still here? But this one had been sitting here for a good time, I think. When did my friends come over? On Sunday, maybe? On Saturday? Um, it was disgusting. Disgusting. After this, I'm going to go do dishes. I'm going to do my dishes. I feel like I have to tell myself I got to do something to make spending time in my yarn room treat. I have to clean my house, people. My house is not that messy, but cleaning is the problem. Mopping, the everyday stuff, cleaning the toilets, all that kind of stuff. Love you, Miss Rivera. You're a sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. Ooh, and I like that little, sorry, was it lips? And the ice cream cone, I would definitely wear the ice cream cone as a necklace, as a pendant on a necklace. I definitely would. So Betsy Johnson, I think. Okay, you see how we're doing this? Let's see. Let me show you after I finish this one. So 3 double crochets in each stitch, and it gives you this little curly thing that we're going to end up wrapping around. Okay? Whee! Have how many? Two more stitches to work in. Sometimes at the end here, I did not put it in the pattern, I will do single crochets. And do you see that there is one more stitch there? Gets lost. I'm just going to do a single crochet and bring it down. And that's going to be the end of our flower. And now I need to cut it off and leave quite a long tail because we're going to use this to sew. Okay, let's pull this out now. Pull it, fasten off. Oh, Cha-Cha. I think she did a little toot toot. It stinks. Sorry. I'm glad y'all don't have smell-o-vision though. Okay, so what we're going to do is slowly wrap this around. I need to get my needle. It's here somewhere. Little magnet man is holding it. Thank you, magnet man. Give you open a little bit. All right. So we're at the end here where we made all those double crochets into it, and we're going to use the working yarn, and we're going to work our needle into there first, okay? This is because your hands will be busy in a little bit and you won't have time to go and wrap it, hold on to it and stuff. You're going to decide which side you want to show. Now, I like this part on the inside. This is the back. So I wrap it going in. So I put my little thing here and I'm going to wrap it up kind of tight. I like it tight for the center and almost there. All right. So I like that. Now see, we already did this, put our needle in. So now we're going to figure out where we just want to secure it to the other side. And yes, you're probably going to get this all tangled up. And then I'm going to go into the other side and just secure the center because I want it to look like a little roll. So however many stitches you feel that is necessary, you know how paranoid I am about my stitches. I think I want to get that end part right here, secure that in here. Now we can release our hook, I mean our needle, leave it on the yarn, but just let it go for a bit. Now what we're going to do is keep this tail down too, and just go ahead and start wrapping around, trying to get, it's going to be kind of fiddly. Don't worry about that, about these, yeah, worry about these tails. Just keep them out of the way. And you see, if you pull them like this, you just wrap it around. And sometimes I stick my finger in the middle and I hold it with my thumb. And I can keep these out of the way and just wrap. Don't pay attention to any placement yet. I can do that later. See how it's kind of fiddly? That's okay. That's okay. Keep it in there. Wrap it up. See, we're coming to the end here. Wrap it up. And I'm holding it in the center there. Let's see, you have to turn it. Okay, this is the last petal right there. Right there. This is the last petal. And that's what you're going to secure first. You're going to go back into your last petal and you're going to bring it to the other side. And guaranteed you did not catch every petal, every side. So we're going to do this several times, okay? So we're here. We're going to put it in, and I'm going to like just kind of try to hook up there towards my middle where my finger is in the center and make sure I get that there. Okay. We're going to go in again. And don't worry, if you don't like how I do it and you have a special way of doing things, do it. Do it, do it, do it, lady. I watch a certain TikTok people that, what's his name? Chet. Do it, lady. Do it. Have y'all ever seen him? He's hilarious. So, okay, now I'm going to go in one more time, and I feel like I got to the center there, and we're going to check out our rows. We're not going to take this off yet. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that rose. It's gorgeous. Now, I still want to secure this, so I'm going to take this because you know how paranoid I am. If you wanted to add the little yellow, whatever those things are called, you can. So I brought it out, and now I'm going to just catch some of this, maybe the end part here, and go back down here and then secure my thing. If you look on your petals and you see some that, oh, look at that, you don't want to see that, um, secure it again. Okay, secure it again. Okay, that was just this one here. Now I'm going to tie this pretty tight with that tail that was there when we first began. And we gonna have ourselves a rose that smells so yarny. Let's smell it. Can you smell it? Smell it. It smells like yarn. Woo-hoo. I went outside and I was smelling my roses. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful, the smell that it has. So I think I'm getting better at these roses. I'm not sure, but I hope that helped you learn how to do roses. Sonia, I know we're on. You know what I'm toying with? Saturdays. What do y'all think? Saturdays? Should I move them to 10? Because it's kind of eating into my garage sale and estate sale time that I like to go early. So I'm thinking about moving our crochet meeting to 10 o'clock. That might be good for some people like uh Sonia because she's in a different time zone that it's super early for her. Right, Sonia? Look at this. This is a short one. Ooh, so pretty. But this is the one we made today, guys. Oh, let's see. Let's put this here. Oh, how nice. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. And it only took an hour for us to do this. In real life, I think it would take you 20 minutes, maybe. I think so. Thank you, Becky. Yes. Okay. So I'm thinking about moving it, um, maybe starting next week. So y'all keep a lookout for that. I'll make some shorts and put it in my post, my community posts, and we might move that. Oh yeah, and just in case I forgot who I was, I'm Angie. Angie, in case I forget. This is Angie in the yarn room, people. Thank you for joining me and making this rose. It's for a project that I'm working on that I'm not going to reveal yet until it's already done and given to the person, just in case they come in here and they watch me. And so it's part of the project. I needed several of them. I made more than I needed because some of them came out kind of yucky. Let me show you again. This one wasn't too happy with it. I don't know what it was. It was like red broccoli. This one looks so much better. So I have the pattern down in the description if you're interested in it. It'll be there. I'll try to make a little post of it and put the pattern there. So it'll be everywhere. You can screenshot it. You can copy it, paste it, whatever you want to do. But this is how I make the rose. There are many ways to make roses. Everybody's rose is beautiful. Oh, look how it looks with the, oh, golly. Angie, you're a genius. Okay, anyway, sorry, had to do that. Thank you guys. I shall talk to you later. See you on Saturday if I don't see you before in a spontaneous live, which I haven't done in a long time. This is Angie in the yarn room signing off. Bye guys. Love you.